Who are you and what do you do?
Well, I used to work here, but I'm Jon Kinzenbaw, and I've been here 55 years. Well, Iowa is typically known as the largest producer of corn and the largest producer of soybeans, and that's what I've built my business around, is the grain, but we always farmed, and I've been involved in farming off and on most of my life. Sometimes I was too busy here at the factory to be involved in farming, but for the most part I have been for the last 35, 40 years.
I think for me it's just fun to watch him enjoy actually using the equipment, and you know, I can't speak for him, but to be operating something that you had a lot of design input and ideas into has to be pretty exciting, to actually use ideas you've come up with, which obviously he's done, pretty much his whole career.
The planter this spring, the 4705, with the new Blue Vantage system, it was the simplest I'd ever run, and in almost 500 acres, I did not stop one time, never plugged a seed tube, never had an issue with the electronics. So everything worked out really well for that first time for that planter. Well, the first time I planted corn was in 1953 or 4. I would have been 9 years old, and I planted with an H farm awl and a 2-row planter, an old IH 2-wheel planter with the V iron wheels on it that also closed the trench or the furrow. And then my first planter that I bought was a couple of 4-row planters that I hooked together in a tandem hitch. And then later on I put a later version of 4-row planters together. And then after that started building my own planters, and this would have been approximately 1975, 76 when we first started building the planters. And we were the first with a lot of things on planters, from flexible wings, easy fold for transport, fold over flat markers, and so on.
That's always been important for us as a family, for my dad, and also for me to be able to get out and run the equipment that we make and be familiar with it and know how it works, and to be farmers as well as business owners, which I think puts us in a unique role from many of our competitors, where many of our competitors, the people at the top, are not involved in the farming operation. But by being involved, we know how things work, the challenges that come with when things don't work, how to make things more efficient and user-friendly, and sometimes you get ideas from just operating things and seeing a better way to do it. And I know that's how, over many of the years that my dad designed product, he was able to come up with ideas just by being out and thinking about it and interacting with the equipment, and seeing better ways to do things as a result of actually using them.
Well, you're always looking for a better way to do something, and when in my case, I was always looking for a better way to plant, faster way to plant, more accurate way to plant, easier way to move a planter. That was my first insight into that, but it's always been fun to lead, get something out there that they never thought about. And when you own the company, and when you work with the machinery, and you sit in the seat and think about, we can come up with things that a lot of the majors can't do.